Hello everybody, welcome back to another trip report. Today we are flying from San Jose, Costa Rica back to Los Angeles LAX via Houston. Here we are at the international terminal here at San Jose's International Airport. As you can see, it's actually quite a new terminal. I think it was built within the last 10 years. And it's very airy, very open, and very spacious. Lots of check-in counters here, including the United counter way back down at the far end of the terminal, and then over here up kind of in the food court area you can get a view of kind of the passport clearance area. Post security here, they dump you out kind of in like a little duty-free area, as many airports do across the world. And then we eventually started walking around the terminal. The lounges were overcrowded today, so we just ended up hanging out kind of near our gate. And as you can see here on the departure board, these are all the flights that are going out kind of within the next few hours. And our flight to Houston is right there. Eventually, our 737 MAX 8 landed from Houston. The registration number of our plane today is N27256. She is a 2-year-old Boeing 737 MAX 8.
Esto lo cumple, por lo tanto, quiero que si quieres decir esto no es una forma de no, pero es.
Eventually we started boarding. Today I was sitting in seat 10A in Economy Plus. The 737 MAX 8s are actually quite new, even the ones that were delivered a few years ago with the new interior that United is rolling out across its narrow-body fleet. Very good legroom, as you can see here, as usual, in most Economy Plus seats. They had the usual magazine and other literature in there as well. A nice big screen that had a wide variety of TV shows, movies, music, anything that you could need, especially for a flight that's just about 3 hours. Personally, I love the interactive map, as you all know from my previous videos, and so that's what really mattered to me most. And so yeah, overall, no, it's just a very nice plane, very nice interior, and I really like what United has been rolling out across their narrow-body fleet. After a very short taxi, we then took off from runway 25 here at San Jose's International Airport. Roughly 20 minutes after we were airborne, United came around and did their service. They had a drink service, and then I also ordered one of their tapas boxes, which was actually quite good. I never had this before. And had a wide assortment of snacks and stuff similar to Spanish tapas that honestly were quite good, and I'd recommend it. Here is what kind of came inside of it, and definitely was, at least for me, it was enough food for the 3-hour flight to Houston. About halfway through the flight, we were then finally flying over the Yucatan, and eventually we were going to be over the Gulf of Mexico, which provided some very beautiful shots of the sunset, which you guys will see coming up here in just a second. After a very beautiful approach and descent, we then landed on runway 27 here in Houston. After disembarking the plane, we then headed over to immigration and customs. We breezed through global entry, and then we eventually picked up our suitcases and exited customs, and then went back through security, rechecked our bags, and headed back into the terminal to our next gate for our flight to Los Angeles. We then boarded our next flight to Los Angeles. Today we were flying on a 757-200. I could not get a shot of the outside of the plane due to the darkness and the position of the gate, but the registration number of our Boeing 757-200 is N58101. She is a 1994 29-year-old Boeing 757-200. After about 10 minutes of taxiing, we then took off from runway 15 right here in Houston. And like on all the previous flights on United, they came around with the drink service as well as a small little snack that they handed out. And then eventually we were flying actually over Phoenix. This is a good shot of Phoenix right here from the right side of the plane. And pretty soon I'll show you guys the map here of kind of a route which took us over West Texas, over El Paso, over Phoenix, and then eventually we landed in Los Angeles. After a nice descent and after a nice approach, we then landed on runway 25 left here at Los Angeles International Airport. And I just wanted to really thank you guys for watching another trip report. I have many more coming down the pipeline, as you all know, and I just really appreciate your support. And please like, subscribe, drop me some comments, things that you guys would like to see, and thank you so much.